Does your business model include securing consulting or coaching clients? Many marketers in this category are intimidated by the process of securing new customers for their business. And as might be expected, it's because a person who's good in these disciplines doesn't typically have the high expressive tendencies to comfortably reach out to make contacts with new prospects. This is Minders Glover. In this video, I want to take the intimidation away by sharing a process to determine the number of contacts you need to reach your monthly financial goal. What we're looking at here is my sales call calculator. And what this is going to enable you to do is to reverse engineer the sales process. And typically what we find is that people have their intimidation factor melt away when they realize how easy it is to reach their goal. So let's take a look at what we have. Down here on the columns, we're going to work backwards from our desired end goal. Here is our desired monthly revenue. Okay, we're going to work backwards. And so the variables go in this column here. So things that you can change, because over here in these columns are the formulas that are applied to these variables. So let's jump right in. Let's say that we have a desired monthly revenue from our consulting or coaching of $9,000. So we put that number in this column. Okay, and here it's going to we want to put in the variable of our average monthly revenue dollars per client that we typically get on a monthly basis. And so let's say that is $3,000. All right, and so whatever your numbers are, you put them in here. And in this field, under the annual column, number of clients desired at a time would be 3. And basically the formula up here is this column here, which is cell number C8 divided by C9, as you can see the formula here. So it derives that for you. All right, and then over here we're just going to bring over the same number from the annual column. So what we're looking at is on an annual basis, and then what we need to do to get started. Okay, so we need 3 clients at a time to meet our goal. Then we go down here, and a variable is the average duration of a consulting or coaching client in terms of number of months. And in this example, I'm saying 2 months. So the next factor we're determining here is the total clients needed over a 12-month period. So we look at the formula here. I click on this, and you can see up above it's E10, which is the number of clients desired at a time divided or multiplied by 12. Okay, so that would be 36, but divided by this cell here, C11, but because we have a 2-month duration, we divide that by 2, which gives us 18. Okay, so you'll learn the formulas if it doesn't at first make sense to you. Now, continuing, the number of clients needed the first month is 3, and that is simply our number taken from above up here. And of course that's because that's our starting place. We need 3 clients to begin with. And our next factor is our closing percentage, all right, because we're going to have to do something to generate these new clients. And so if our closing percentage on our phone conversation with them or our sample presentation is 50%, and again this is a variable, you can make it whatever you want, is 50%, and I'm using that to make this easy. The number of appointments to make with client prospects is 36 on an annual basis, and the formula here simply shows the number in this cell, E12, divided by this cell C13, as you can see up here. So that's 36, and of course we apply the formula the same here by using this cell divided by by this cell gives us 6, our starting place. So we need 36 for the year and 6 to begin with. And then let's take it to the doability factor, what's going to make it easy for you to get it done. And so 6 divided by 4 weeks is 1.5. Let's round it up to 2. So you only need 2 new prospects per week in order to make your plan happen. Now, let's go down here. How many prospects I need to cultivate in order to get that one-to-one phone or personal meeting? And so, again, it's a variable. For every 3 contacts I make, I get 1 to actually go to the next step. So, for example, if I'm meeting someone at a networking function that I think might be a prospect, 3 of those in order to get that one-on-one consultation. And so number of sales calls to make, which is the last piece of this, is basically this cell here, which basically says the annual number of new prospects divided by, or multiplied actually by the 3 necessary to get to that level. That's 108 on an annual basis, as you can see up here in the formula. Or if we go down here, it is this number divided by this cell in C15 to make 18 on a monthly basis. So that's 18 per month divided by 4 weeks in a month. That's 4 and a fraction, so we round it up to 5. So as you can see, 5 sales calls or introductions to start the process needed per week in order to reach our goal. And that's just simply a matter of discipline. So hopefully this worksheet has helped you see how you can set this up for yourself in order to reach your consulting or coaching new client goals on an easy, repetitive basis. This is Minders Glover of MindersGlover.com.